Courtesy. And student creed number one.
I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid and to reduce my mental growth and control.
Number two.
I intend to develop myself this way in order to bring out the best of myself and others.
Number three.
I intend to use what I learned in class constructively and defensively, develop myself, my fellow man, and never be abusive or
Courtesy. Excellent. So as we get started off today, you do a set of jumping jacks, and then a set of heel jacks where you cross your arms, cross your feet, and then after that we're going to do a set of switch jacks where you're switching hands and feet. You do a set of 10 of each, and then a set of 10 push-ups, and then you're flip and crunch until I tell you to stop. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Jumping jack starts it off. 4, 5, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you got it. And then push-ups. Over push-ups. No problem. Set of 10 push-ups. And then as we go through today, you guys are going to get a little bit of everything. Yellow and orange color curriculum really quick. The green notes we'll be doing in class because my Zoom team needs to see what they should be practicing on. And then afterwards we'll pull the trucks out and we'll play the trucks for a few minutes. You guys should be supercharged trucks. Keep crunching and time, stand right back up. And neutral stance, position. Yeah. Sport horse stance, shimmy the hands. And so all the way back, like nice strong basic punches. One time on each count, please. Ready? Go. Yeah. 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 Go. You gotta put up 2 punches. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Go. Go. And relax for a second. So we're going to do the 2 punches again. I want you to slow down a little bit and think, get there to be a pause on every single punch. So instead of going, see ya, I'm going, see ya. I'm making sure each one pauses for just a minute, right? Or actually not a minute. So back down horse stance, shake your hands. All right, so the pace is here. Ready? Go. See ya. Go. See ya. Go. See ya. Go. 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 Faster with the big pause. Go. Fast. Go. And now article punches. Start with the chamber hand, which should be your right hand. Punch with the right. Remember your key details, heels on the floor. Back legs locked out straight. Front knee is bent. I turn the hips into the punch. And then switch punch with your left. And same thing. Turn the hip into the punch. Instead of leaning from side to side, I'll make sure I turn from side to side. And punch to the right, turn the body. And punch to the left, turn the body. Punch to the right, punch to the left. Now make it even faster and lock it out strong. Ready? Go! Go! As you go to doubles, pause on each one. So go 1, 2. Get 30 to pause. Ready? Go! 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 Good, and then set. Courtesy. Actually, another set of jumping jacks, switch jacks, still jacks, hold drill, ready, set, go! Jumping jacks, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, now you're getting it. Seal jacks, cross your arms, cross your feet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch jacks, one hand up, one hand down, other foot's back. 4, 5. And then drop push-ups. Come on, strong body, strong mind. Let's go. Once you get to 10, flip and crunch. and time. Everyone stand right back up.
Sir.
All right, so we're going to go through yellow and orange belt curriculum first. For yellow and orange belts, if you happen to be watching this later, you can just continue to replay it as we do the more advanced curriculum and you're unsure what to do. So we're going to hit each section just like 1 or 2 times. And again, if you're watching this as a replay, just rewind it and keep practicing those parts if we're doing stuff that's not at your level yet. So this would be yellow and orange belt, and of course everybody above. Starting off with estimate form 1. So we're going to start in position, and then 10, here's your time. And then you call out a estimate. Form 1. We bow, turn to the side, hands float away from the body. The pace leader says, "Aya." Everybody pucks their leg, changes their hand, and shoots up from that spot. Roll the fingers in, double downward box. Head transfer of left shoulder, step with your left, chop left, punch in the right. Chop to the right, punch your left. Step to the left, article punch full team. And that's as much as we're doing this week. So do it again. So from set. Form 1. Out, turn the body to the side, and then shoot up your X block. Roll the fingers in, fast double down on. Head transfer, step to the left, chop, punch, step to punch, key. And set. So for yellow and orange belts, you can continue to work on just that section. Just rewind it, watch it again. Purple, blue, green, and above. We're going into short 2 kata next. That'll be the purple, blue, green belt count for this cycle. So we start off in position again. Position. And then Kempo Kata. Short 2. Bow, step to your left. Hand chamber to the side. Step forward right, inward block with the right hand. Touch your shoulder, chop with the right hand. Step forward to the left side, inward block with the left hand. Touch your shoulder, chop with your left hand. And step right back up to it again. Neutral stance. Position. Kempo Kata. Short 2. Bow, step to the left, hand come tight to the side. Step to the right side first, inward block. Touch your shoulder, chop. Step to the left side, inward block. Touch your shoulder, chop. And then step right back up. And do it again. Position. Kempo Kata. Short 2. Bow, step to your left. Step forward to the right side first. Inward block. Chop. Step forward left side, inward block. And then chop. Right? So purple, blue, green belts, you're going to continue to work on just that section. Advanced team. Grab your chucks. Or in this case, since none of you listen to me, Mr. Owen's catch, Mr. String's catch, Mr. Kashup. I'll get the hard wooden one, throw up the shove, he's way over there. Come on. Never mind, that's on the top there. You throw it up. Matt, you might want to duck. Rashad! Oh, that's a terrible pitch. All right, so for chuckers, so advanced team, this cycle is chuck form, and as you guys are working on chucks, the most challenging part to get used to is just this. Just getting this figure 8 down and being able to swing the chuck around. Once I have this motion, it will go into the leg, over the shoulder, across the body, under the arm, around the head if I wanted to, right? It's a lot easier. But at first, it's just a matter of getting this, right? So here's what we're going to do. Everyone, change your chuck. And you're going to start with just your right hand, and you're just going figure 8s. Outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Right? And go. If you have a hard time with this, the initial phase of being able to do this is going to be just take your chuck and go to the outside, right? And as I'm doing it, you'll notice the chuck is moving away from me as it goes over the top, as opposed to if I'm going this way, this would be reverse. The chuck is moving towards me as it comes up over the top. I want it to move away from me as it comes up over the top. And then once I get this outside circle and I switch and I go to the inside. So if you look from here, it's on the inside of my hand, and then here it's on the outside. And so just get used to going inside and then outside. And everybody switch, go to the other hand. These already have this down very well. So start on the outside circle, and then I switch and I go to the inside circle. And I want it to go towards and away from me instead of here where it's just in front of me like the propeller of a plane. So it's not in front of me here. You can see it's moving towards and away from me. I go to the outside, towards and away from me, right? Inside and then outside. And now switch and go back to the right hand again. And now you're going to start with it over your shoulder, and Zoom team, you guys are going to do the same thing. We're going to go from over our shoulder. I make one circle, I go under the leg, one circle, I come back up. And do this from a hard go stance. I go circle, under the leg, circle, over the shoulder. Circle, under the leg, circle, over the shoulder. And back So to give you guys a little bit of a closer view, right? I start with it over my shoulder. I make one circle, right? I made a bunch there, but just one, and then I go under the leg. And then one circle, and then I go over my shoulder. One circle, under the leg, one circle, over the shoulder. One circle, under the leg, one circle, up. Circle down, circle up. Circle down, circle up. And the circle is going to the outside of my body. Good, and then switching to the other side. So now my left side's forward, start with the shoulder, circle down, circle up. Circle down, circle up. If I have this really well, and this is really easy, then I go, and I just go faster, and just try and keep it in that nice, same straight line. Feel it hit my leg in the exact same spot each time. Feel it hit the shoulder in the exact same spot each time. Trying to get you right along the exact same line every single time. You don't even need to think. You have a chat with Matthew, ask him how the day was. Yeah, what did you have for school today? You were virtual. No, you had no school today. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. Yeah, and people. Well, old people like me knew it as Columbus Day since I was younger than you. So, I mean, you think you're going to change it in 1 year? Everybody's going to realize the change happened? If people think change happens that fast, they have their head in the seat. It doesn't happen that fast. Yeah, no, some of us pay attention, but not everyone. All right, so time. So now go back to the right hand. And I'm going to start with it under your arm. And so I go outside, inside, outside, down, circle up, circle back. You guys should all have it. Outside, inside, outside, down, circle up, circle back. Right? So, for Zoom teams, you go through this a little slower. So I start with the outside of my body, outside, inside, outside, and then I go under the leg. And then the rest of this, we kind of just get circle up. And then I do one more circle, and I catch right under my arm. I always want to catch the chuck, not the string. So my hand is extended in front of my body, instead of my hand being in tight like this, like I'm trying to chamber my hand. I'm chambering the chuck, not my hand. My hand is actually out here instead of being in tight to my body. Right? It extends the chuck. So again, I start here, and it's like I'm extending the strike, and then I go inside, outside, under the leg, over the shoulder, and then I catch. Outside, inside, outside, down, circle up, circle, catch. Switch other hand. You guys can switch to with the other hand if you want. If you're still working on it, then just stay with one hand. One hand teaches the other. Get good with one hand, and then you can start to break it down on the other hand. Right? So outside, inside, outside, down, circle up, circle, catch. Outside, inside, outside, down, circle up, circle, catch. Outside, inside, outside, down, circle up, circle, catch. Put his legs forward, Michelle. And time. All right, so that's it with chucks. Again, biggest thing with chucks is just getting this figure 8 part down. If you guys can get this part down, the rest of it comes a little bit easier. And the way to get this down is just play around with them a lot. Walk around the house, right? When you're having chats with your children, Keith and Laura, when you're talking to Brielle, just do this the whole time you're talking to her. And just be like, hey, Brielle, how was school today? Right? It'll be fun. All right, so chucks away. In your cases, that just means put them up against the wall. And then mats, we're going to be opposite the bend of booties. It's the mats against the bend of booties. So, Matt, you say the mat. All right, so leg extensions. We're starting off with leg extensions. So your back will be against the pole. And remember, with leg extension, my goal is perfect form and developing leg strength. So I'm trying to think, number one, perfect form. And then once I have that, I'm trying to think how high can I keep this hip and still hold perfect form, right? So ready, tuck your right leg up and extend it out. Zoom team, you might just be holding onto the wall or the head of a small child or whatever else you do. Well, some of them have small children at home. And switch. The goal is perfect form, and the kick's up even with the waist. Switch. There. Hold it out there. Point foot. Curl the toes. Hands up towards guard. And again, switch. Stretch. 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 Push foot. Curl. And then burn the light. There, Andrew. Stretch. Stretch. Push up a couple of those. Push up. Really good that hard. Perfect, like loud, full hand against the leg slap. Love it. And time! All right, so backing it down. And now, actually, you guys can just have your own part. So you guys go with each other. Then you don't have to switch it up. All right, so right from here, we're working on all of our different front kicks. The Zoom team, of course, if you have a target at home, you're hitting the target. If not, you're bouncing in perfect form in the air. Starting off with back leg front kicks. So I'm driving through the target and then I come right back to my guard each time. If I'm home, I'm focusing on making sure I hit my hip, my back hip comes all the way through to become my front hip each and every single time, right? And 1 minute with your left side forward, 1 minute, right side forward, 3, 2, 1, go to work. Sweat out of you boys tonight. No. Don't knock the target over. Just kick it. But kick it hard. Don't push all the way through. And a little push right in the middle. And my goal is this. Right? My goal is this. Boom. Fast, fast, fast. Use that quick little pop. You don't want to go 6 inches. Nice strong pop, 6 inches in, and go. It's speed, different 6 inches fast. Don't push, kick. Different between pushing and kick. Time! Switch, put your right side forward. Left leg is kicking now. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
Speed. Get that little pull in the middle. The grip just like an unshot. A little post in the middle. You know, kick that post fast and hard. But just hit the post. Kick. Don't push, kick. Kick. That push up punches to that time. One more second. Keep going. Fine. All right, now defensive front kicks. So my left side is going to be forward. My right foot stays planted, doesn't move at all. I hit the kick, and then I step right back down to my guard. As opposed to I kick, and I let it knock me off balance, right? I want to think I have a good solid guard. This back foot is planted. I kick, and I step right back to my guard. I kick, and step right back. And remember, there's a difference between a kick and a push. So I'm not trying to hit the target and push it. A push would be I'm here, and I think push, right? And you can see that I'm like touching it and then I'm pushing my foot through as opposed to kicking, which I really can't do well right now. but it's on fast pop. And then I'm right back to my guard, right? Quick pop, I'm hitting the post-its in the middle fast, and then I'm right back to my guard. So there's more speed to it. It's more of a quick pop versus come up fast and then push through the cup, right? Everybody understand?
Sure.
At home, the way I'm going to practice this is I'm here and I'm just saying, and I get that speed right from here, boom, get that pop at the very end, right? 1 minute with the left side, 1 minute with the right side, go to work.
Yes, sir.
And time, switch, put your right side forward. Couple deep breaths. And then again, it's going to be the same thing. So now my right side forward, pop the kick fast. I can't kick with this fast yet, but you guys get the idea, right? And go to work.
Yes, sir.
Speed on that leg. Ready, ready, go. There we go. That's right. Time! All right, so now switch your stance again, and now we're moving into the slide up. So now we're starting to cover distance. When I do my slide up, keep in mind the idea is just that simply somebody is out of range, right? And keep in mind if they're this far out of range, I'm not using a slide up front kick up, right? I'm getting myself in range before I even think about throwing anything, right? This is, here I can't hit, I'm just out of range. That's the distance for a slide up kick. So it doesn't even have to be heel to heel. It might be 6 or 8 inches sometimes, and then I'm in range to kick, right? So small step, I hit the kick, and then I step right back. But it's not a skip kick. Make sure it's plant and then kick versus the skip, right? Left side for the first minute, right side for the second minute. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
Step, not that high, slide that kick through. Start almost and knock the door down. Slide, boom. I'm only going through the target like 4 to 6 inches. If I start pushing right through the target, then my distance is off. It's still in the same range that I'm pushing through. And time, switch, put your other side forward. And now the same thing here. So your right side is forward, your right leg is strong, you kick. Step left, kick right. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
Get him. That's it. Stick. That's it. Come on, keep coming. Almost there. 10 seconds to go. Don't stop for 10 seconds. Time. And last set of kicks. Now we're going to do skip kicks. So now the skip kick is like the slide up kick, but it moves faster. So now instead of taking the time to step and then kick, I'm going to get quicker. So I quickly skip and I get the kick in and then I skip right back out. Right? So skip, kick in, skip right back out. Skip, kick in, and then right back. And it's like my right foot moves. Zoom team can see, you can see my feet. As my right foot comes up, instead of it being step and both feet occupy the same place at the same time, it's kind of like as this foot moves, my other one gets out of the way, and then I get to kick in, and then the other one gets out of the way as I slide back. Skip in, skip right back out. Right? Left side for a minute, right side for a minute. Good work. Sure. Nice 1 minute break for you guys. Well rest. 2 on, 1 off. And skip out. Shove right back out of range quick. Skip right back out as well. Skip in, skip out. That's better. Let's go. Our skip back up. Fast. Fast, but almost no air time. Time. And switch foot to the other side forward. I know you do the same thing with your right side forward. So just a quick skip. And remember, no air time. So it's not the jumping from me. I'm not driving, jumping and kicking, but I'm just quickly skipping and then skipping back. It's supposed to be driving in the other jump, right? And good work. Right. Come get some. Let's go. Let's go. No pain. No pain. 1 perfect. Skip kick. Skip back. Take a breath. Skip kick. Skip back. Take a breath. Very nice. Come on, almost there. Finish strong. You got a few more in you. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Breathe that fast. Breathe that strong. Breathe that condition. You can push hard. The last 10 seconds loud. I'm getting it anyway. Come on, get it up. Time. And everyone face back this way. Set. Proceed. And take the next deep breath. So as October goes on, we're going to continue to talk about different points of protocol inside of the dojo. Last week we talked about all the different points we got, right? Bound in and out of the dojo, it's not respect and appreciation for what we're about to learn or what we did just learn. On and off the floor is a sign of respect and appreciation to our training area, the beginning and ending of classes. It's really mutual respect and appreciation, leading the students and students back, or if you're bowing towards a partner, obviously mutual respect of the training partner. This week, the point of protocol is positive responses. And positive responses are when we ask the student to answer with yes sir, no sir, yes and no. And it does a lot of different things for us. Number one is it lets me know students are engaged. If I have a class of students and I say, does everybody understand? And I hear, yes sir, do I know everyone's engaged? Of course, right? But if I say, does everybody understand? And Kashel goes, yes sir, and everyone else. Is the class engaged? No, not at all. Right? So it lets us know how engaged is the class. right? It also helps add energy to the class. Would you rather be in a high energy class or a low energy class? High energy, right? We're certainly going to get more, we're going to push harder in a high energy class than in a low energy class, right? It also certainly shows respect. Right? As an instructor, I try to always show students respect, right? And so hopefully the students are showing us respect back as well. And that positive response is part of that protocol, part of that martial arts respect. Make sense?
Right.
Right? Everybody relax, stance. Proud and take dedicated student, the martial arts.
I am dedicated to the martial arts.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
Modesty,
Modesty,
courtesy,
courtesy,
integrity,
integrity,
self-control,
self-control,
perseverance,
perseverance,
and indomitable spirit.
and indomitable spirit.
What is the goal?
Black belt excellence, sir.
Neutral stance, position,
Yeah.
set, courtesy,
Sir.
impact martial arts. Awesome, nice job, team. Nice job, Zoom team. And get out. And remember, what are you bringing on all 8 days?
Nunchucks.
Nunchucks.